You know that feeling. You start your day with what you think is a gold medal choice. You've seen it on Instagram, you've read it in health magazines. A colorful smoothie bowl, a yogurt parfait with crunchy granola, or a heart-healthy instant oatmeal packet. It looks right. It feels virtuous. You tell yourself, I'm taking care of my body today. But then, 10:30 a.m. hits. The lights go out. Suddenly, your brain feels like it's wrapped in cotton wool. You're irritable. You're losing focus. And despite having eaten just 2 hours ago, you are scouring the office pantry for a snack. What if I told you the problem isn't your willpower? It's not your lack of discipline. And it's not just one of those mornings. The problem is your chemistry, that healthy meal you chose. It's actually a sugar bomb in disguise. It was engineered to give you a spike and leave you in a valley. And it's sabotaging your metabolism before your day has even truly begun. Welcome to Healthy Spark. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the morning meal. We're going to expose the worst offenders hiding in plain sight. We're going to look at the terrifying science of what that sugar does to your cells. And most importantly, I'm giving you a simple, foolproof formula to build a breakfast that delivers real, lasting, uncheckable power. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the sugar delivery systems masquerading as health heroes. The food industry is brilliant at one thing: packaging. They use words like natural, whole grain, and ancient grains to distract you from the nutrition label. Let's look at the three biggest offenders. 1. The smoothie and juice trap. This is the ultimate health illusion. We blend fruit, juice, honey, and sweeten yogurt thinking it's a nutrient powerhouse. But let's do the biological math. A medium banana, 14 grams of sugar. A cup of no sugar added orange juice, 21 grams of sugar. A serving of flavored yogurt, 15 grams of sugar. A drizzle of honey, 17 grams of sugar. Before 9 a.m., you've consumed over 60 grams of sugar. To put that into perspective, that is the equivalent of 15 packets of white sugar poured into a glass. Because this is liquid, your body doesn't have to work to break it down. There's no chewing, no slow digestion. It hits your bloodstream like a freight train. 2. The granola deception. The word granola conjures images of hiking and vitality, but look closer at the ingredients. Most store-bought granola is held together by a glue made of brown sugar, corn syrup, or honey. A tiny half-cup serving, which, let's be honest, is about 3 bites, can have 15 grams of added sugar. Most people fill a bowl with 2 or 3 servings. You are essentially eating a crumbled-up cookie for breakfast. The oats might be whole, but they are swimming in a sea of syrup. 3. The yogurt paradox. Yogurt should be a superfood. It has probiotics and protein. But the dairy aisle has become a candy store. Those fruit-on-the-bottom cups or vanilla-flavored tubs are loaded with high-fructose corn syrup or cane sugar to mask the tartness of the yogurt. A single 6 ounces cup of certain popular brands contains up to 26 grams of sugar. For comparison, a fun-size Snickers bar has 17 grams. You are quite literally better off eating a piece of chocolate for breakfast than some of these yogurts. At least with the chocolate, you know you're having a treat. Let's follow the journey of that sugar bomb, because this isn't just about calories, it's about hormonal signaling. The spike 9 a.m., the moment that liquid smoothie or sugary cereal hits your gut, your blood glucose levels rocket up. Your brain gets a hit of dopamine, you feel a brief, jittery sugar high, you feel productive, you feel energized, but it's a lie. It's a temporary chemical surge. The panic 9:15 a.m., your body is designed to keep blood sugar in a very tight range. When it sees this massive influx, your pancreas senses danger. High blood sugar is inflammatory and damaging to your vessels. So, it releases a tidal wave of a hormone called insulin. Think of insulin as the cleanup crew. It races around your body, grabbing all that sugar and shoving it into your cells. But here's the problem. When you eat a sugar bomb, the insulin response is so aggressive that it overshoots the mark. The crash 10:30 a.m., By mid-morning, your insulin has cleared too much sugar out of your blood. Now, your blood sugar levels aren't just back to normal. They've plummeted into a valley. This is hypoglycemia light. This is the moment you feel the brain fog. Your brain, which runs primarily on glucose, suddenly finds its fuel source gone. It enters an emergency state. It sends out signals that manifest as irritability, shakiness, and, most importantly, intense cravings. Your brain doesn't want broccoli at 10:45 a.m. It wants the fastest, most refined carb possible to get those levels back up. So, you reach for a muffin, a sweetened latte, or a protein bar that is actually just another sugar bomb. You are now a passenger on a biochemical roller coaster that you were strapped into by your breakfast. The long-term cost: if you do this every day, your cells start to get deaf to the insulin signal. This is called insulin resistance. It's the gateway to type 2 diabetes, PCOS, and chronic inflammation. Furthermore, insulin is a storage hormone. When it's high, your body is in lockdown mode. It cannot burn fat for fuel. Instead, it takes that excess morning sugar and stores it exactly where you don't want it, as visceral fat around your midsection. The fix isn't eating less. It's not about suffering or eating cardboard. It's about strategic fueling. To stay stable, your breakfast needs 3 legs to stand on. If you miss one, the tripod falls, and so does your energy. This is the PFF formula. Leg 1. Protein the anchor examples: eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, smoked salmon, grass-fed beef, protein powder. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient. It takes a long time to break down. When you eat protein, your body releases fullness hormones like PYY and GLP-1. It tells your brain, we have supplies. You don't need to hunt for sugar. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein in the morning. Leg 2. Healthy fat the sustainer examples: avocado, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, extra virgin olive oil, grass-fed butter. Fat is the speed bump of your digestive system. It slows down gastric emptying. This means that even if there is some sugar in your meal, like from berries, the fat ensures it enters your bloodstream at a slow, manageable trickle rather than a flood. Fat also provides the building blocks for your hormones and helps you absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. Leg 3. Fiber-rich carbohydrates, the smart fuel. Examples: spinach, kale, raspberries, blackberries, chia seeds, flax seeds, steel-cut oats. We aren't anti-carb here at Healthy Spark. We are pro-fiber. Fiber is a non-digestible carb that feeds your gut microbiome and creates a physical gel in your stomach that blocks rapid sugar absorption. It's the ultimate traffic controller. When you combine these 3, you don't get a spike. You get a gentle rolling hill of energy that lasts for 4 to 6 hours. I don't want you to just take my word for it. I want you to feel the difference in your own brain and body. This is your 7-day breakfast reset. Day 1. The power scramble the meal: 3 eggs scrambled with 2 cups of fresh spinach and topped with half a sliced avocado. Why it works? Eggs provide high-quality protein. Avocado provides the fat. Spinach provides the fiber. Day 2. The Greek goddess bowl the meal: 1 cup of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Top with 1 TBSP of chia seeds, a handful of walnuts, and 1/2 cup of raspberries. Why it works? Greek yogurt has double the protein of regular yogurt. Chia and walnuts provide the fat. Raspberries are the highest fiber fruit. Day 3. The savory toast the meal: 1 or 2 slices of sprouted grain bread like Ezekiel bread. Top with mashed avocado, red pepper flakes, and 2 poached or fried eggs. Pro tip: add a sprinkle of hemp hearts for extra protein. Day 4. The real fuel smoothie. The meal: 1 scoop vanilla protein powder, 1 cup unsweetened almond milk, a big handful of kale, 1/4 avocado for creaminess, and 1 TBSP almond butter. The secret: use frozen cauliflower rice instead of ice for a creamy texture and extra fiber without changing the taste. Day 5. The morning hash. The meal? Sautéed leftover bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Add 4 ounces of ground turkey or black beans. Top with an over-easy egg. Why it works? This is a fiber-heavy powerhouse that feels like a cheat meal, but keeps your blood sugar perfectly flat. Day 6. The Mediterranean cottage cheese. The meal? 1 cup of cottage cheese, high protein. Top with sliced cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, a drizzle of olive oil, and cracked black pepper. Why it works? Savory breakfasts are the secret weapon of the world's healthiest cultures. Day 7. The upgraded oatmeal. The meal? 1/2 cup steel-cut oats cooked. Crucial. Stir in a scoop of protein powder after cooking. Top with a tablespoon of natural peanut butter and cinnamon. Warning: never eat oatmeal naked, without the protein and fat. It's just a bowl of glucose. Your long-term success depends on one skill: becoming a label detective. When you look at a package, ignore the front. The front is marketing, the back is the truth. Check added sugars. This is the most important line. Natural sugar in an apple is fine because it's bound to fiber. Added sugar is the stuff they poured in to make you addicted. My rule: if a serving has more than 5 grams of added sugar, it is a dessert, not a breakfast. Look for the ratio. I like to see a 2-to-1 ratio of protein to sugar. If a bar has 20 grams of sugar and only 5 grams of protein, it's going to cause a crash. The ingredient list. Ingredients are listed by weight. If sugar, cane syrup, honey, or maltodextrin are in the first 3 ingredients, put it back. Making this shift will feel different. For the first 2 days, you might actually miss that jitters of the sugar high. But by day 3, something magical happens. The brain fog lifts. The hangry feeling at 10:30 a.m. disappears. You'll find yourself reaching 1 p.m. and realizing, oh, I'm actually just now getting hungry. That is what food is supposed to do. It is supposed to fuel you, not fail you. You are not just changing your breakfast. You are reclaiming your metabolic health. You are programming your brain for focus and your body for longevity. At Healthy Spark, we're dedicated to cutting through the noise. We don't care about the latest fad. We care about the science of human vitality. The challenge: I want you to pick one of the PFF breakfasts we talked about and try it tomorrow morning. Just one. Subscribe and hit the bell icon, because in our next video, we're going into the grocery store to expose the diet and low-fat foods that are actually making you gain weight. You do not want to miss that walkthrough. Now, I want to hear from you. 1. Which healthy food in your pantry are you going to check the label on right now? 2. Do you have a favorite savory breakfast? Share your recipes in the comments. Let's build a library of real fuel together. Thanks for watching. Thanks for trusting Healthy Spark with your journey. Take back your morning, feed your potential, and I will see you in the next video.